Okay, execution of short sales. Now that you have all this base and knowledge of what is the background of this, now don't you feel like you're ready to do a transaction? So I'm going to get into execution of short sales. So there's not too many realtors here right now, but I'm going to get into the realtor considerations because you may want to work with realtors. Okay? You need to be deciding if you're a realtor, you're going to be either buying or representing. And it needs to be very clear to the owner because sometimes people are not very clear about it because a realtor can be either represent the seller, represent the buyer, or be the buyer. But the realtor is a real estate professional. These people, they may be doctors, engineers. So there will be an investor. There can also be a listing agent, a realtor, listing the property. And there can also be a buyer representative, a realtor representing the buyer. You guys are working with realtors, so you will have one of those situations. Okay? So you're buyers, and you have realtors. But in this case, this property has financial problems. There is a limited time frame. We're resolving issues, otherwise the property is going to get foreclosed. We just don't want to inherit somebody else's problems. So realtor disclosures. For seller representation, let's say that they're representing the seller. Okay, that's a different position. So number one, I would say possibility of foreclosure, because if you're a realtor, you don't want to be accused that it's because of you that they're going to get foreclosed. And people are pretty good at accusing, you know. Hold harmless that you're not going to sue them. They're not going to sue you. And that there's possible tax implications. And the seller may still owe to the creditors. So once you have, that's your arsenal of documents, because this is your arsenal of documents, now you're ready to start executing a short sale. And the first thing that needs to happen is that you need to have a title company. And you need to open an escrow. Now, if they cannot keep up with the Oregon taxes, most likely they cannot keep up with the IRS. And they get a tax warrant from the IRS, and since they have real estate, they get a lien. You see how heavy the property is getting? How much equity do you think that there will be? But for all residential properties starting with fourplex down, the price is determined by comparables. How much is a similar property in the same neighborhood, if possible, have sold for in the last 6 months. So it's comparable approach to value, the comps. So either way, they're going to arrive to the same result. And the result is going to be given in 3 ways. They're going to give an after repair value, they're going to give an as-is value, and a liquidation value. And these BPO people and appraisers, they're most likely not going to be hired directly by the bank. A lot of times they're hired by a third party. One of those, the bigger one around here is called AVM, Asset Value Management.